running. I hope it goes to quadruple overtime.
Real nigga time. Always. It don't be the lady. It don't
Mike.
be me.
Good morning, Mike.
I be coming to work at 9.
Good morning, Jawan.
Okay.
GMTM. All right, y'all. We're going to get started. But before we get started, we want to introduce our sponsors. We have a brand new sponsor. I'll let Vlad introduce them today as a very special sponsor with a special product that I think everybody should pay very close attention to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Happy Monday, yo. Peace and greetings to everyone. You know, LTBR, man, when we stand behind a product, you know, we put our heart and soul into it, and it's something that will definitely be noteworthy and of interest to the community. So we want to bring you guys our brand new sponsor, the Peace Watchers. It is a free community safety app, all right? How it works, Black owned, baby. How it works, if you're pulled over, detained, or generally feel unsafe, you can open up the Peace Watchers app and drop your location. Other people in your area that also have the app will receive the alert, all right? They can then pull up and peacefully keep watch to ensure that everyone goes home safe, all right? Who is the Peace Watchers app for? It's for the woman walking home alone late at night feeling followed, all right? We know that's happening. We know our sisters are getting snatched up. It ain't making the news. We ain't seeing nothing being talked about it, but we know what's going on. So therefore, if you a sister that feels unsafe when you're walking home alone, this is an app that is for you, all right? Yeah. This is also for those of us, which are most of us, that has police anxiety. You know, you can find peace in knowing that someone is going to show up peacefully and keep watch during police interaction. So you ain't got to be alone. Somebody could pull up, keep watch, and you know, the more eyes, you don't know what's going to happen, but at least hopefully you would like to think that it will make them think twice or 3 times before things get crazy. All right.
And MC War.
Yes, sir. And so if you want to get this app, you can go to thepeacewatchers.com, click download, sign up, and create a profile. All right. So once again, salute our sponsor, the Peace Watchers app. So go to thepeacewatchers.com, click and download the app. And salute to our other sponsor, MC War. MC War is the league that brings you the instrumental battle. So that's 2 rounds on beats, 1 round a cappella. You've seen them in the past before. They've had Math Hoffa, K-Shine, Fredro Starr versus Keith Murray, that infamous battle. And now they got a brand new event coming up soon. And the first match announced on the card is Chef Trez versus Reggie P. Now, when I tell you some of the other names that are on the card, you guys would trip out, all right, man? There might be guys. There might be a guy from the past that you definitely want to see. I want to see it. France wants to see it. CC wants to see it. So MC War, shout out to our sponsor. Follow them on Twitter. Follow them on Instagram and log on to their website. Salute to our sponsor, MC War. And now, welcome to LTBR Daily. This is Big Monday. We're going to be turned up today, man, the start of the week.
Thank you, Tata, for the prop.
Let's go.
All right, man. Let's get it going, man. There's some major speculation on the Murder Mook opponent for the October 31st anniversary card. And some names have already hit the trenches. You know these battle rap streets. You guys know where you guys get your sources from, your juice from, your rumors, your tea. We all get it. We can share a little bit of it.
Tea.
You know what I mean? It's we never fully just buy on one source. We go around and speculate the market. They're saying Tay Rock. They're saying Arsenal. They're saying Hollow's been awfully quiet. Has been waiting for a big time match. That's why he hasn't taken the rums and the K-Shines. I want to throw to the audience, who do you guys speculate that Murder Mook will be battling on October 31st? Talk to me, people. Cassidy.
Rock. Yo, what up, Mike?
Rock
says JBD.
T-Top.
T-Top says 4-time.
Imagine T-Top snaking Briz like that. That's crazy.
Hey, man, he wouldn't be snaking him. He'd be his brother's keeper. You know what I'm saying? He'd come clean up the work that homie left behind.
Yeah, Mook and Cass with unlimited rounds. Bad, my main man.
On, man.
Rock
God, I'm not watching that shit.
Rocking.
Yes, you will. We're going to force you to watch it.
No,
Arsenal with no crowd equals hell no.
Yikes.
Yeah, interesting. I think Arsenal's a pretty good rapper. I like Arsenal with no crowd. He's pretty fluid. Nobody wants to see Cass for more than 2 minutes around, says Carlos.
Ouch.
Vlad, I'll throw it to you, man. I know you in these battle rap streets as well as I am. You talk to some of our peers, the fans, people that speculate. What are you hearing out there, and who do you think is going to be?
Oh man, from what the streets have been rumbling, from what the word from the underground has been, and nothing can be confirmed at all. I don't know, man. It sounds like your man Rizak is like, hey, the captain of the boat would like the captain of the boat would like to show up and see the murderous one. You know what I mean? He already said it on camera. If Briz is cool with it, that he would definitely like to battle Mook. And hey, man, he's always done great business with URL. And the storyline still makes sense too. One guy used to be in Dot Mob. The other guy never even met him while Rizak was in Dot
Oh,
Mob.
Rizak.
So you know what I mean? So there's a storyline there to be said, and you can still tie it into the whole Briz thing. So drama sells. And the best part about this is that it's not just drama. You got two skilled battlers who would be performing, and we all seen Tay Rock do his thing versus Daylight. He's back in good form. He's shaking off all of that slop you guys have tried to keep on him for the past year and a half. You know what I'm saying? He helped himself put that slop on him. But he seems like he's transitioning back to the old lovable Rock that we loved with the big hats before he became the mega superstar. So that battle seems to make a lot of sense. And that's what I'm hearing, friends. Cece, what you hearing out there in them streets?
I've been hearing both Rock and Hollow.
Mm.
And I've been hearing the fact that Hollow is quiet. He don't really have much to say, which may lead to that he got something planned and he can't really talk about it right now. I don't know, but I would say for those two, those would be the ones that I really want to see the most is Rock and Hollow. So that's what I've been hearing. But I've been hearing more Rock because of the storyline, the fact that he used to be Dot Mob, and there's been some tension in the past between the two. So, that whole storyline creates, like you said, drama, anticipation, and eyes and ears to see what these two men got to say to each other now.
When two leaders can't settle things outside the ring, URL brings them to the gladiator school to allow them to get their issue off. France, what you been hearing, player?
I've been hearing all the same thing you guys been hearing, but if I had to put my money on it, I'll guess it's Rock, because the minute the match was announced, the first interview of anybody talking about it was Tay Rock on 15 Minutes of Fame. It's like, how convenient that this is the first guy to speak on it, right? And this is also the same guy that called out Murder Mook right after his NoMex battle, and ever since he called out Mook when like Briz and Mook was still in negotiations, it felt wrong. It just felt wrong. Like I couldn't imagine if like Cece's about to get a job somewhere and she's like ironing out her contract to like sign the dotted line and get this bag. And I'm like, hey, if Cece is cool with it, I would love to be that person in that position, and then Cece doesn't like take the bag anymore and I'm there. Like I can see that happening. And there's a very strange angle there for Mook to use, which I think he will exploit as well.
France in the
whole
streets.
fact that people were saying that Chess was laughing when Mook was talking about you need a GPS to find Briz. Even though I don't know.
Something's going on in Cave Gang. Something's going on in Cave Gang. Chess is laughing at Briz.
Yikes.
I mean, France, that's not a good look.
In the streets, man, they call that short stopping, all right? It's like, they got something fired down the block for 20, but as you're walking down the block, your man comes out the building, I got it for 15 if you don't want to walk down the other half of the block. So short, Tay Rock, man, you out here short stopping Briz is looking crazy, man. And URL is here to gobble it all up, man, and present it to you on October 31st. You know what I mean? So
all right.
I hear all that.
More speculation. DNA was with Smack this weekend. So was Charlie Clips. They took pictures. Looks like they probably inked some contracts, and DNA put out a picture with Smack, said it's time. Uh-oh.
What?
What does that mean?
He's a PG killer.
See, now that's
probably lurking.
There's one thing about DNA that's really interesting, right? I was watching some of his old interviews back in the day.
Shout out Muscle Hamster.
What's up, Muscle Hamster? Thank you for the prop.
Good morning. Good Monday.
Back in 2013, right? The Vlad Couch DVD days, Vlad TV DVD days, whatever. He talked about he was getting $1,000 to battle on Summer Madness. And now we know this guy DNA is touching something with a comma and at least, like 5 digits in it. And so I felt like he's been holding out because this room, this caffeine bubble doesn't provide the opportunity to make that because there's no necessary way to, I guess, fully bring it all the way back. So he's been waiting for the rookies to create that demand. He's been waiting for the rookies to build that lead. So the league has no other choice but to give DNA those 5 digits. And I think they finally did it. And it looks like DNA might be making his return versus a rookie. If so, what do you guys think? Who the PG killer will be coming back against? Who do you want to see him back against?
DNA versus
Probably
Fonz, says
doesn't make any
Gregory.
sense.
DNA versus Silk. Not Silk.
Silk.
I mean, Mike.
Ryder,
Fonz
the silky
easy.
one.
Oh, the little cute shirt with the little cute shirt.
Ryder would be real Silk.
Fine.
Fonz and Fonz only. Word.
Real silk or real?
Real sick with the real silk. Yo, real sick. Everybody was Ryder shows up in some real silk and has a whole angle about
Champ
that.
versus champ. I like champ versus champ. Fun fact: Fonz and DNA both won $25K off a tournament.
That's right. Him and Jay would be dope.
Can I ask you a question real quick? This is completely off topic. Why when BET gave us 25 grand on the biggest stage in the world, we were all like, we shrug it off. But URL gave us 25K and we're like, oh my God, this is life-changing money. Like,
because y'all know why people felt the way they felt about it. Y'all know why. Why do I always have to say the obvious? And then I
don't
get
know.
called haters and shit.
Cece, you gotta treat me like I'm in the first grade, all right?
Because
You
people
need to
did
make
not
it that
think
simple
they
to me.
should have won to beat BT. People thought Geechee was supposed to win that. A lot of people felt Geechee should have went to the final too. So people were mad. People didn't feel like DNA should have won it. And plus DNA, yes, he was smart because he played to his crowd and he knew that crowd would not have fully understand real battle rap.
BET whitewashed it.
So
the crowd was full of
it
us.
is what it is.
That crowd was full
So
of
it's
us.
like for him, damn if you do, damn if you don't. So that's why people felt some type of way about
Look,
DNA.
I understand. I know the format is completely different. I know which one we respect. I'm just saying the bag was the same. Yet we look at one bag like it's life-changing money. Another bag, we're like, you could have gave us more.
It's BT. What you mean? Like,
it's
what?
Viacom, baby. That's Viacom money, man. Come on, bro.
How much they made that year? They could have
It's ungrateful.
They got some stylists. They got some stylists that makes more than that. You know what I'm saying? So come on, man. Viacom got the bag.
But DNA made that 25K with 3 minutes of material. It's 2 90-second rounds. You can't complain there. Your man Fonz went through the gauntlet for that shit.
You know how it is with the brothers, man. They want you to work hard for everything you get. You need to show up 8 weeks in a row, memorizing the 3 rounds of 2 minutes and not stumbling. And then it's like, oh, you worked so hard for me for 8 weeks. Meanwhile, DNA can show up, says, there go Quavo, there go the baby, make 25K and be out. You're like, oh, he didn't earn that. That's was too
why
easy.
People didn't like it.
You got to get out that mentality, my brother.
But that's what I'm saying. We need to get out the back.
Not harder.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say.
Look at Fonz. He worked so hard. He's here 8 long-ass weeks.
Taking
time away from his family. Taking time away from the things he loves to do to come and rap for us. Now we can clap for you, Fonz. Come on, man. Gotta work smarter, not harder, man. DNA got that bag, and I'm proud of DNA, man. He brought it back home to the family and was chilling.
All right, Vlad, 30,
I definitely had it.
All right, 30 seconds before we go on our next topic. Who do you want to see make us return again?
Say that. DNA, hey, man, champ for champ, 25 versus 25. I think we all know Fonz, man. He got the punches and all that. DNA got punches, but he's also well-rounded. So it's a great battle for him, a great style matchup. You're facing one of the gods in this thing over the past 10 years, the guy who's got the most battles, the most views. So it's like, who else can you challenge yourself versus?
Thank you for that, Muscle Ham.
Where you're really at, man.
Thank you for that prop.
I appreciate that, Muscle Ham. So champ versus champ. I want to see that match, man. Fonz really gets to test his skill level and see where he's at. And the champ gets to see, yo, man, is the echo chamber different? Like, can I still be the champ, the PG killer? It's another thing to, he doesn't have anything to prove, but
I think DNA is gonna be fine. I feel like DNA was gonna be one of those few vets that would be fine going into something like this, like the bubble. So I'm not worried about that for DNA. But like I said, champ versus champ, that's cool. I wouldn't be mad, even though I know the champ won K-Shine. Maybe he got to get through DNA to finally get K-Shine. Because, you know, K-Shine been all over the place about who he want to battle and shit. So one day he want to battle this nigga, and then the next day he battling somebody different. So I don't know, Fonz. I want to wait on that nigga. Go get DNA. Go get him.
All right, let's move along.
Go get him.
All right, guys. It's one of my favorite times. Do we need it or do we like it?
Oh, man.
Math Hoffa has been calling out Loaded Lux. This actually stems all the way back from 2011 when they had a little diss tracks back in each other, and Loaded Lux called it Love Taps. He had a Love Taps diss track against Math Hoffa. He recently had him on My Expert Opinion. They had a great interview. But all of a sudden, Math had like a crazy meltdown after his Jag battle, and he's like, give me Lux. There's no reason why I shouldn't have Lux. And now all I'm thinking to myself
Not according to the chat.
All I'm thinking to myself is, shouts to the tooth, all I'm thinking to myself is, do we need or like Math versus Loaded Lux? What do you guys think out there? No, pass, we don't need it, but we don't want to see it. Math versus Lux says swerve. Neither. Not a battle I need or like. 5 more people in front of him for Lux, says Gregory. God.
5 more people, wow.
The Tooth says nope. On Legends only, that's it. Oh, man. Wow.
It's a free battle for me, so I guess I'll watch.
Tata, you so
DNA. Neither, says Mike. Yikes.
CBA.
CBA? What's CBA?
I think he's referring to what Lux called Math. He called Math the CBA while he's the NBA on his live.
Yo, who knew Lux even knew how to use live?
No, he was laughing. He didn't really talk a lot of shit. He was just laughing the whole time, like, wait, Math, you want to battle me?
Somebody set that joint up for Lux, yo.
Is this a match we need or like, Vlad?
I don't know, friends. I don't know. I definitely don't need the battle. I know a lot will come with the battle. So in a sick, dark part of my mind, like I kind of like it, like in a very weird place that specific things need to line up. You know what I'm saying? What's up, player?
I'm surprised.
Yeah. No, there's definitely a weird place in my mind where I could say, you know, there's some New York City history. What if Lux?
Well, then y'all can keep that to yourselves then.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see, because Math is like, yo, I'm on your level. And Lux is just laughing him off. Like, yo, there's no way in the possibilities of all of the realms that you could be on my level. Like, he just scoffed it off and whatnot. So there's some in my mind where I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Cece, do you need it like this?
I don't need it.
Super dark. Hell yeah.
Do you like it?
No, I don't need it. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for it. I don't need it. If it happens, that's one thing. Yeah. I can't say that Math is on the same level as Lux because I wouldn't even put him on my Mount Rushmore. That's not to take anything away from how in the early years he pioneered URL to what it is today. He definitely has a hand in it. And I'm not even going to talk about the bad things that he did. But even with that, like, nah, bro. No, he can't be on the same level as Lux. We're not about to do that. No, I'm good on this battle.
This is not a match I need or like. And there's various reasons why I don't need or like
We don't deserve it. You right, Tata. I don't deserve this shit at all to even have to talk about it. I don't deserve it.
I'm at a point with Math's career. Nice. I mean, zero disrespect when I say this. Like, he has enough of his catalog for me to enjoy. If he wants to continue Legends only, I will definitely support him on that. Modern battle rap right now, I have no problem seeing Math taking a little break. But my thing is, Math is just trying to become this like battle rap mogul where it's like I create the battles for myself, right? Why would you say somebody give me Lux? That means you're asking for a league to give you Lux. Aren't you anti-league right now? Aren't you trying to be this battle rap entrepreneur?
Like, he is. Like, he want to be the leader of battle rap, but then when he get on shows like Drink Chaps, he talking about how bitches eat his ass and shit. He not even putting it on for real, the battle fucking culture. And then it's like, what the fuck are we really doing though? Like, what are we doing though? Like, that's my only thing. It's like I'm confused. Like,
don't get us canceled.
What are we really doing though? I don't care. Am I lying? Did not the quotable thing that he said on that show was about how a bitch ate his ass.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
once
He
you
did
said,
say it.
I just want to point something out real quick. Once you said
He
that,
did say
CC,
it.
real quick. Once you said that, our audience doubled. Like literally, I just seen like 20 more people come into the audience.
I mean, am I lying?
They want to
Even
talk
Big
about
T
ass
called him. I was like,
eating
bro, you
groceries.
went on Drink Champs, and the only thing you talking about is number one, yourself, and how motherfucking you had bitches eat your ass, but you want to be the leader of battle rap. You talk about how you should be the one to pioneer what's coming next for battle rap, but you're not really doing it though. Like, what are we
to
talking
defend
about?
math, but also to go against
Just
them.
like when Mook had his podcast. The
What-
only thing people remember about him was when he capped for motherfucking, what's that white girl name? I forget her name.
Oh, yeah,
Just
yeah.
Jules or whatever her name. That's the only thing people remember from that shit. So it's like, dog, y'all can't be talking about y'all the leaders of this shit and drop the ball. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna say this: what Math likes in the bedroom
Good
should
day.
have no effect on his stage performance. But secondly, it costs to be the boss. Like ARP did say this in the blog. So if you're not ready to put up the liability, the risk of being that person that creates the content for yourself, books the match, you can't complain. You know, one thing I've talked to several league owners, I've talked to several staff of leagues, and they all say the exact same thing. We present the offer to battle rappers to get paid off of the content they create, and they all decline it. Why? Because they know it's not worth as much as the guaranteed check they get up front. Ask these guys, would you rather get paid off your YouTube strength, or would you rather get this check right here in front of you? They're going to take the check all the time. So I don't know if they really necessarily want that. I think they want both, not realizing you can't have both.
No, that's a whole fact, man. There's a lot that comes to booking a battle and presenting it the right way and recouping the money from it. And like you said, the residuals, man. Ghostface once said, waiting on these royalty checks is like waiting on babies. All right. It can take a long time. Once it gets here, yeah, your ass gonna be happy. But until that time, you're on pins and needles, on eggshells, you're anxiety ridden, hoping that everything goes well during the birth. But once the baby is there, it's like, yeah, we can celebrate. But to people who got bills today, yesterday, and tomorrow, they want that upfront bread. They're not trying to wait and hope that things work out the right way. Is you crazy?
He should just do it on Living or Legends Only. Like real shit. He should just do it on Legends Only. I don't even know why you're asking the league to put it on. When besides ARP, he's the only one that's been booking you. Like, no offense.
All right.
I don't see URL jumping to put this on for you. So why are you even asking? Do it yourself.
I don't feel like any math topics ever end well here, so we're going to stop at math topics on this show. Moving on with the show. The Saga calls out Kid Chaos and Danny Myers. I think these are two matches we do need in like. Let's lighten up the mood here. What do you guys think of the Saga calling out Kid Chaos and Danny Myers? Who would you rather see him battle first? Do you like these matches? Talk to me, people.
We know who CC wants to see him battle first. You know what I mean?
These are two I like. So Saga calls
Salute
out
2K. Salute Stevie. Thank you for the prop.
Hey, Project Rico, happy birthday to your little one, man. Just turned 6.
Oh, happy birthday to the little one.
Yeah,
Saga versus KC's Fire, says Tata. Saga needs a break, says Gregory. Chaos versus Danny. Wait, that's not the offer. Completely just cut. You just
no,
cut.
low key though. I thought Saga was about to go on a break because he did say that.
Saga
He's
versus
fire again, yo. Listen, you're only as good as your last match. All we remember was that last fire 3 rounds from Saga. You better capitalize and come right back out and put two good showings back to back, man. Sitting out now would be crazy. I want to see Saga versus Danny, man. I want to see Saga versus Danny.
Let me keep reading these out there. Saga needs to sit his ass down, says Snoop CK.
Boo.
I don't like Kid Chaos. Damn, Taskmaster, really?
Oh, wow.
I know.
Wait. I don't like Kid Chaos. I just watch it to see Saga drag him. Damn.
Ooh.
You guys are spicy. Danny needs
Why
to
you
lie
don't
down.
like Kid
I just got
Chaos?
activated right now. Danny needs someone to beat up. Oh, so Tata, you think Danny would beat up on the Saga?
Saga
right
versus
now?
Danny would be dope. I'd rather see Chaos versus Beat. Says 2K. West.
That's
We know what you rather see on the rooftop, cuz. Oh, Kid Chaos in the building. We were just talking about him. Headshot.
He heard who snitching.
He's king. No, man, everybody's tapped in, man. The LTBR Daily. That's what's happening.
So, no, shout out to KC. But
Good morning,
yeah.
Bars. All right, I'm gonna throw it to you guys now. Actually, I'll start off with CC because I know you love both these matches. Who would you rather see Saga battle first, Kid Chaos or Danny Myers?
I'm gonna say KC just because I feel like Danny needs a little bit of a break. I think that Danny, you know, I'm still trying to recover along with him on his elimination from the tournament, and that I'm not gonna be able to see him on Summer Madness. So we trying to get through this together. So I know that the first thing people want to do is come back and kill somebody or something. But I'm going to say KC. I definitely feel like he deserves a good look first because he definitely did his thing against JC. People are still talking about that battle. People are still debating about who won that damn battle, who did it, and why. Definitely give it to KC. Give it to KC. Maybe he could get a clear win for the rookies this time. Oh, man. Give it to KC. Give it to KC.
Guys, I want to see the Bar God versus the Warrior for God. All of the angles that are in this battle, it's just like everything is just out there on Front Street for me. We've seen the Saga when he's on, and he's mad creative. I want to see him go to Zen mode and talk to Danny, and I want to see Danny get all demonic and talk back to Saga, you know what I'm saying? And then do all his God stuff and all his Greek mythology and all that. So the battle has so many variables and entertainment that I would love to see. And when Saga from New York 30 Danny Myers, I want to see how CC responds on the show. Let's go. Saga versus Danny, let's go.
Fucking hate out your heart. How many times I'm gonna keep on repeating myself?
Holmesy the God, arguably 30 Danny Myers. You telling me the Saga can't?
You was just talking about how Saga fell off, and now you talking about
he was back on his last battle. He was fire. He was fire.
So much, bro.
He was fire in his last battle.
Y'all better hope we do not be in the same building when we do these shows.
Had new moves, Zen mode, new moves, doing impersonations, the Toronto joint and all that. He got his punches back. He's got his confidence back. Why not?
Vlad, I want to say this to you. I am officially revoking your Yikers Island card. You are not allowed to use it anymore. You have lost all access to your membership because you are not allowed to say Danny Myers can get 30. All right?
Oh, I get it. The West Coast can say that their guys can 30 people, but us New Yorkers can't say our guy will 30 somebody. France, I thought you was my guy, France. I thought you was my guy. But I see it now, man.
I want to say this regarding this topic, though.
Wow.
I love.
Thank you, admin. Talk that Danny getting 30 shit. He arguably just got 30 by Holmesy. You telling me Saga can't do it?
2K says, when was the last time Danny was 30? I can answer that for you. It was against Pass on Town Business. Wasn't too long ago. Actually, it was actually a year ago, actually. The time's flying.
I need everybody. I need all of the Yikers. I need everybody to start spamming Vlad all day. He is on a 24-hour spam session. Like, I need everybody to spam.
Now the past
if you
battle,
hear my voice,
past battle don't count.
If you hear my voice, I need you to go at Vlad's neck for that shit. That is disrespectful. And you know I fucks with Saga. But that is
Stewie Newton also. Stewie Newton, hello.
That is disrespectful.
Hold on, Vlad. 2K says the past 30 and Danny Myers don't count. Now it don't count.
I love how the West Coast sticks up for each other, man. Like, I wish everyone else could have this much unity.
Danny can get Rico.
It happened twice already. It arguably just happened last weekend.
All I'm saying is in 2019, I've seen Danny Myers choke all 3 rounds twice.
Hello.
That don't sound good on paper ever.
We're in 2020.
No. He asked when was the last time it happened.
2020.
And I'm just letting it be known that it didn't happen that long ago.
We are in 2020.
All right, man. I see how this goes.
All right, more rookie talk. So now that we know Real Sick and Chilla Jones is official and is going down, it hasn't been announced yet, but they will be happening. They've already started their chatter, their promo online. And I want to ask the audience, and I'll ask you guys, if Real Sick beats Chilla Jones, does he become the #1 rookie?
Ooh. Good question.
No, he lost attorney. Chilla 2-1. Yes. It's not if Chilla wins. I'm asking if Real Sick beats Chilla Jones. It's an if already. So you got to put that parallel first. If he beats Chilla Jones, is he the #1 rookie?
Oh, Mr. J Flow said, "Why bring up the impossible?" Yikes!
Nah, it's still
Mike says, "Not
Fonz.
still
Nah, he'll be
Fonz."
top 10. Top 10 is disrespectful.
Nah, he got to see Swamp Town.
Damn, you guys moved the goal line, because if anybody else would have beat Chilla Jones, they'd have been like, oh, he's the best rookie ever.
That's crazy. Yo, you know he just beat Chilla. Yeah, I give him Swamp. Sounds wild.
So even ahead of Fonz.
I mean, I'll say this: Fonz hasn't had a rookies.
Crazy.
Fonz hasn't had a rookies versus vet battle, and Fonz only beat his peers.
Because he won't shine and he's not coming out.
Real sick would be beating the leading candidate for champion of the year. That's drastically.
Yeah, but you know what? But if we do that, then we're kind of discrediting and devaluing the whole process of this tournament. You know what I'm saying? Fonz went through and won that joint.
All right, so your answer is no. Then that's your answer.
My answer is no. My answer is no. It will propel him for sure. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But listen, it balances out, bro. It's one thing if he won the tournament or got into the finals and then beat Chilla Jones, then I could say, you know what, all of those accomplishments plus that, and it's not to take away from his talent, but at the end of the day, he still got bounced from the first round. So we got to respect the tournament. We got to respect the grind and the ability.
He got bounced out the first round by a guy that went to the finals. That means he could have been to the finals.
But friends, did you see what you said first? He got bounced out of the first round. Everything after that is null and void. You feel me? So that's just how it goes. You know what I mean? But
KS got bounced out the first round, and you can argue he's up there too.
Yeah, all of these guys are highly skilled and talented. We can argue it, but at the end of the day, my man went through, got that 25 piece, and he's waiting on an opponent. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what he does with an opponent before we just give it to the other cat.
I agree. I definitely agree with Vlad. I don't think it would just catapult him to number one. I think you got to respect the tournament and what Fonz did. You know, with him and Jay both going to the finals and Fonz winning the whole thing, like, I can't just automatically put somebody above that. You know, now, if Real Sick was to beat Chilla and do so and making us all speechless, I mean, he's definitely in the top 5. I don't think I could just put him above Fonz because I understand that was tough to do. To go through that tournament and win it. It's not easy. And I know sometimes us as spectators, we look at things and we be like, oh, it shouldn't be hard for y'all to do that because it's what y'all do. But man, I respect it. I know that's not easy to do. And also being judged, you gotta rely on judges to vote for you too. Like, bruh, I don't think I can just put.
I'm gonna say this.
Content
all right?
week after week.
I'm gonna say this to both of you guys. All right. All 4 of those rookies that Fonz beat combined does not equal the difficulty of a Chilla Jones. All right. And going into this match, Real Sick is probably a 90-10 underdog. All right. If I put a poll right now, he's no lower than 80. He's no higher than 80-20 on the polls. He will do the impossible. And then I still got to see Fonz against a vet. I feel like Fonz against a vet would be like, oh, Fonz could beat them. We don't think Real Sick can really beat Chilla Jones. That's why we're putting all these mythological scenarios in the air.
So what you trying to say? If he does, he's number 1?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Well, say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
Exactly what I'm saying. If Real Sick beats Chilla Jones clearly, in my rookie rankings, he is number 1.
So what about KC? So a clear win versus, I mean, basically KC did the same thing. I bounced out the first, had a real close battle with Real Sick in the second, but he arguably beat JC in the minds of many. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, if Homeboy was to clearly beat Chilla Jones, yeah, clear would beat out an edge. I feel you on that, but still giving him the first, I feel like it's still disrespecting the tournament and what Fonz has done, man.
You put these guys.
If Real Sick didn't get bounced, which I mean, then we wouldn't have Fonz as the winner. But like I said, like I don't know, getting bounced out the first round, and I know that was a close battle too. I don't know, bro.
I kind of see the equivalent of like winning your March Madness tournament. Like, yeah, you got the NCAA tournament, you won the finals, you cut the net, but now you're in the league. So if you beat the best team in the league, that shows me that, oh, you was ready for this. You didn't just beat your peers. You beat the best people at the next level of competition. I'm taking Real Sick number 1 if he beats Chilla Jones clear, but that's very, very unlikely.
So just because you beat LeBron, does that make you better than LeBron?
If you beat LeBron, like you blow him out, that matters more to me than winning your March Madness. Because you're beating your peers.
Okay.
I hear you.
Okay. I just wanted to throw that little ball in the air, see if you was gonna dunk or if you gonna pass. You know, I just wanted to see what you was gonna do, friend.
Mike also said, let's not forget about Easy, who made it farther and arguably 30'd
That's
a
what I'm
vet in Cortez.
Hey,
So where would Easy stand?
Hey, don't push the goal line back.
Goal lines.
You know why? Because y'all already don't respect Cortez as it is. So don't come here talking about like a Cortez win is golden. All right, don't come here talking about like it's gold when y'all.
They love him when it's convenient.
Look at Juan. He didn't hesitate Cortez's ass.
Look,
see,
man.
I knew him.
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of this.
Let's get out.
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Trying to egg y'all.
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
All right. I'm moving on. So Canada announced the West Coast names for the Grand Prix tournament. The West Coast division has been announced. It's 8 names per division. I got the list here for you guys. Here we go. We have Disaster, Frack, Saint, Caustic, Active, Thesaurus, RX, and Madflex.
Yay, my 2 faves are in there.
Mr. J Flow says Madflex is the only fire name in that entire division. Yikes.
Y'all sleeping on my boy Saint though. Y'all sleeping on Saint.
Don't
09
sleep
Bull
on Saint.
says,
He's
gonna be that creeper.
Don't 09 says boo. Don't.
Our chat admin is yawning.
Wow.
Y'all crazy.
Saint says Mike. Right. Ooh, RX so boring. Yikes. You tripping on Saint? Not interested
Saint
in that. Other
I don't know nothing
world.
about nothing except RX is fucking gorgeous. Oh God.
Now that is true.
Saint's a clone. I like his bars.
But she got bars.
Madflex is saving grace here.
Madflex
is nice too. You're not fucking with Disaster?
It's a clone.
Hey, young boy, fire.
Yeah, y'all did y'all not hear friends say Disaster?
I'm surprised.
Wow,
like this is Disaster we're talking about.
Wow.
Flex or RX taking the division.
I like that. Two people make it out the division, so you get to pick your 2 people to make it out.
Well, do we know who's going against who yet?
I mean, we don't know.
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. Well, then I ain't gonna say who, unless I know who ran on who.
This
but you know, I'm rooting for our ex and Saint. I'm rooting for y'all.
This was kind of fire versus Danny.
Saint with 30
days. Wow.
God, why they stay on that show?
Snoop, I want you to take. Hold on, Snoop. I want you to book a flight to LAX airport. Right? I want you to go to the middle of Los Angeles, anywhere. Just go anywhere, and I want you to say that exact same sentence with a speakerphone out. See what happens. See what happens to you.
Ah, man, that's crazy.
I
got Saint taking that bracket. They're gonna lose round 1. They got some legends on there, some heavy hitters, some new guys. It's a great mixture. They got a lady in the mix. You know what I mean? We haven't seen the lady.
Why does my voice get low mid-sentence? Because I am appalled at the things that I am reading. All right, Vlad, I'll throw it to you. What do you think of the roster out for the West Coast division? Is it deep? Is it stacked? Are you happy with the talents that they've been selected?
It's a great mixture, man. You got God tiers in Diz. You got West Coast Hall of Famers, legends, and Thesaurus. You got the Young Buck with Saint. You got one of the leading ladies out there with RX. Madflex is a gifted writer who may get overlooked by a lot of people. You know what I mean? And Caustic, man, he's a wild card. You never know. If he decides to show up, you'll get a crazy battle. And but it's a great mix. You know what I mean? From top to bottom. Yeah, you got Frack, who's also a wild card, who on any given day could possibly beat any of these guys. So it's a good division, man. Strong talent from top to bottom. Everyone's getting a chance. So let's rock. Let's see how this thing turns out.
I'm surprised people ain't really talking more about Diz. I would have thought people thought that Diz would have just had an easy win out of this bracket, but maybe I'm underestimating how people feel about this these days, but I'm definitely rooting for RX. I think that, I'm happy that this tournament has ladies in it. So if I see one bracket got a lady, I'm pretty sure I'm going to see more ladies. Happy about that. So shout out to them for doing that. And also, I'm telling y'all to stop sleeping on Saints. I'm telling y'all to stop sleeping on Saint. Saint is going to be an upset. He's definitely the underdog, but he is going to cause some upsets in this bracket, in this tournament. So I'm gonna need y'all to.
Yo, Tooth, take it easy. No spoilers, yo.
I'm gonna need y'all to go back and YouTube some Saint battles and yeah.
I mean, and Saint has been a big talker over the past year, 2 years. He's talented, but he's like, yo, I need these plates. I need people to know I'm the man. So Saint, this is your chance, player. They laying it all out here for you. You got some big dogs to take full advantage of this. Otherwise, people going to tell you can't beat a PG.
Let me ask you something. Do you think RX can hang in this division?
There's some big names in there. I mean, it's like I said, I don't know who's going up against who yet, so I don't know. But I don't want her to go up against.
But these are some.
Anything's possible. We've seen it with URL in their tournaments. Anything's possible. So
these are some 10-year, 15-year, 20-year vets. You know what I'm saying? Who've been around for a long time. RX is still putting that thing together. And these dudes, they come from that. They come from those tournaments. Like, they already know what's about to happen. So, I mean, if I was to say who would be the person likely to have the most trouble, probably is RX. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't because she's a lady. It's just because the experience factor and just overall how you have to be groomed to make it out of these tournaments. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be a tough road.
I disagree with both of you guys. I think she's perfectly fine in this division. She can easily destroy Active. Like, he is an automatic cherry pick off this roster. He can beat Caustic. She can take care of Caustic out of here. I personally think she might be able to beat Saint, because I feel like Saint is still in that young-minded space where he's just like, oh, you're a woman, you can't do nothing to me. And she would talk to this little boy. All right.
I think Saint got more respect for RX.
So they are in the same crew, though. You know what I mean?
There goes half the division already gone. Boom. Right? Disaster, I don't know. You're going to have some trouble there. Madflex going to have some trouble there for sure. But
Disaster, yeah. I'm not saying that.
I think all the witty guys, Disaster, Frag, those guys will cause trouble for her, because they're going to be witty while she's trying to be lyrical, and they're going to be too funny, and she's going to laugh. She can't help herself. But the other bottom of the division, yeah, of course. If I have to power rank this division, she's ahead of two of those guys at least.
I think that, yes, obviously Disaster is going to cause some issues. Madflex is going to cause some issues, but who knows? Maybe them two go head to head the first round. Like I said, we don't know how this is all going to play out.
Conquesto said Active's going to shoot me.
So.
Saint will disrespect the shit out of her. RX might really lose to Active. No, she is not. No one's losing to Active in this division. Nobody.
France, man, we need our West Coast passes valid, brother. All right. I'd like to move on.
Really count anything out. Like I said, we've been seeing that with the URL tournaments. Like, when it comes to battle rap, anything is possible. I know that. That's why I'm not trying just to say somebody's 30 somebody.
He says, yeah, sleeping on Thesaurus, he's won tournaments. You're right. He did win tournaments 13 years ago, 14 years ago.
You said it.
I just want
two-time champ, the two-time everything.
I just want to say this. If Thesaurus and Disaster get bounced out the first round,
ouch.
What we doing there?
Ouch.
He isn't there. Nobody was saying Thesaurus. I forgot you said Thesaurus.
I envision a world where they both have the cherry picks in the first round just to advance, and then they meet in the second round of the division, and you get that rematch of Disaster versus Thesaurus, and you go through the Battle of the Bay, Oakland history, and all the history comes out, and it's like, oh shit, this is a crazy rematch.
Oh,
So
man.
no, and
West
that's
Coast
another
going.
thing. Shout out to Bullson. We don't know who the judges are, and how are they going to pick who goes against who in the first round?
Well, I do know. I can give you some details. I'll tell you this much. So there's 4 divisions, right? North, South, East, West. There's 8 battlers per division. So it's a total of 32 battlers, right? Each division is gonna have their own tournament within it, right? So 8 people battle, then it's the final 4, then there's the last 2 standing. So the last 2 standing from each division, those elite 8 go to a bubble in LA. And the perfect thing about it is, since there's 3 other divisions, everybody has 3 weeks prep in between. So like if the West battles, then the North, the East, and the South have to battle, then it's the West turn again. So everybody gets 3 weeks prep. Perfect rotation, because 3 weeks we've seen it on Ultimate Madness is the perfect time period.
It's a big difference.
For good content. Let's move on. We got some more news here. Let's talk about some Summer Madness X stuff, y'all. All right, I'm going to pose an interesting question that URL put out there. Then we're going to give our Summer Madness X prediction. It should be fun. Hope y'all been thinking about it.
Stressed.
Man, this is going to be crazy.
All right, let's have a little fun before we get into the predictions of the card. URL put out a poll, or I guess a question, and I guess they're going to put out a poll. They put out these little questions just to get everybody in the feel of Summer Madness, right? They said, who had the best Summer Madness debut out of this group? And the group contains Calico, K-Shine, John the Don, and Charlie Clips. So that's the audience. Who had the best Summer Madness debut between Calico, John the Don, Charlie Clips, and K-Shine?
We got Calico by
far, Clips.
John, Cal, John.
Ooh,
John.
It's a lot of John. It's a lot of John.
John, DC man, 4x7. John. Where's Rock? They said. I don't know. You gotta ask URL.
I say either Cal or John.
Who did Cal battle?
This is tough.
He body math. What you mean?
Hold on, yo, chat admin. If you're still in the building, please put 4 names in the chat so everybody can get the visual. Calico, John the Don, K-Shine, Charlie Clips.
I want 3 drinks off of 3 Brooklyn niggas because they said he was gonna kill Calico. I was like, okay.
Body math. Math was the biggest in battle rap then. Clips.
John's leading the horses here.
I'm not mad at that about John. I'm not mad at John. Because I was versus Hitman. How? And I remember them. I remember that whole journey, but they was going at it. Leading up to that.
John lost to Hitman, though.
All right, Vlad, I'm going to throw to you.
I had him losing to Hitman, but he still shut out.
Who had the best Summer Madness debuts out of the group, which consists of Calico, John the Don, K-Shine, and Charlie Clips?
Oh, man, I'm actually going with Cal, man. Your man went up there, body math Hoffa, when we thought he was the unbodyable. And it was like, yo, this dude is looking crazy. That's that New York bias. Like, he's looking crazy right now. Like, everyone thought Math was like the juggernaut, the unstoppable force. And you got this young, bald-faced dude from Detroit talking crazy and literally bodying him up there. Like, it got crazy, man. So Calico had a wonderful debut. You got to figure for how young he was in the game and just for making his name, because he could have got killed up there that night. Like, it could have been a bad night for Calico. Like, this was I know, like, looking at it now, if you're fairly new to battle rap, like, you don't understand the magnitude that battle was at that time. But if you go back to that year, like, that battle was huge.
Right.
This was a huge look for Cal, yo. It was crazy.
That battle was huge. Like, y'all don't understand. And, like, for me being from Detroit, I had people talking shit about Calico in Detroit when we was waiting in line. So if you was at Summer Madness 1, you understood how long that line was and how long you had to get in line to wait to get in the door. So I had to deal with a whole bunch of shit talking. Y'all don't understand. People thought that Math Hoffa was just going to just do Cal dirty, and it was just going to be another day in New York. And Calico pulled it off. He did it. He didn't just beat him, he bodied him. And I know Math would say he had a lot on his mind. There was a lot of things going on with him that day, but it is what it is on stage. But I can't be mad for people saying John because like I said, I remember when people were trying to say that John was just a clone. He was stealing people's shit, the multiple choice shit. Like people were like really gunning at him. And he showed out. And I think after that battle, that definitely helped him get to where he is today. Because I think if he allowed people to continue with that narrative, I don't know where John would have been today. So I can't be mad at that either. Even though I still got him losing to him, man.
So, Vlad, to summarize, your pick is Cal, and Cece, your pick is Cal too?
I say Cal, yes. We're not talking about after Summer Madness. We're talking about who had the best debut on Summer Madness 1. I'm not talking about what happened after the fact. We're talking about debuts. So, yes, I know that Clips went on a run after he beat Verb. I get that. But I already knew everybody in the building had Clips winning. Nobody wanted to see Verb win that day. We're not gonna do this again. We did this last week. We're not doing this again.
I don't have K-Shine, but I do think he's getting a little underrated here for his debut. That first round against Surf, you've never seen him angle that way. He told a story. That's like an all-time round. I definitely think he needs some mentions. But in my honest opinion, the only reason why I would pick Clips over Calico is because that's Charlie Clips' second battle on camera. That's his URL debut. And he made his debut on Summer Madness. And we have a list. We put out a stat list of people that made their debuts on Summer Madness. There's not a lot of people that have good debuts on like the first time battling on URL at that magnitude. Calico has some experience, and Calico's having a hell of a year already. Smoke K-Shine, had a classic with Young Ill, Smoke Newborn, you know what I mean? So he was no stranger to this. And I do think Calico's win over Math was a little bit bigger than Clips win
because
over
Math was y'all nigga.
Right. Right.
No, I'm not gonna say just New York, but overall in battle rap, like Math was that nigga. Like he was, even after he battled Verbs, that New York bias, y'all still thought that he beat Verbs, so we let y'all have it. Even though the rest of us
gun in my head, I'll have to pick. Gun in my head, I'll pick Cal, but I think it's heavy consideration for Clips as well. For him, it's being his second battle, him returning to battle rap 3 years apart, bodying Verb, the way that he did too is just like this doesn't happen.
That's your nutty. I'm talking to all y'all. You two Norbs. I'm gonna see you outside. Boo him! Boo him! That show was wild.
That's a wild name.
And that's a fact. Math looked untouchable at one point. Like it was like people. Like I remember, bro. I was there.
Right, and even though it was his second battle, it's not like Calico had been out there, battling in those big ass. Venues like that. This was both their first time battling.
Well, no, I mean,
many people.
Well, not really. Cal battled on Gnome 1, so he got a little taste of it, and that's an interesting wrinkle. Everybody that battled on Gnome 1 and battled on Summer Madness 1 had a better performance than everybody that didn't battle on Gnome 1. Verb, Hitman, a lot of the guys that Math didn't touch Gnome 1. It's no surprise that because they didn't get a chance to feel what that felt like, and it was the first time we've ever seen a stage of 2,000 people. They were kind of lost up there while everybody else was like, oh, I got a little experience already. That little experience made a big difference. That's why Tech Nine Body Miles, there's a lot of guys that just
we did take a bad L that night. That is true.
That was nasty.
But Cal made up for it. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Landslide.
Let's get into the Summer Madness predictions, y'all. And the rest of the week when we have our guests come on, they'll give out their takes and breakdowns of the battles. Ill versus John was announced on Friday. Looks like they're going to complete the objective. They're going to reschedule this match for Summer Madness X. It is going down.
Yay!
Go to the audience, man. Ill versus John Summer Madness X. How do you guys feel about it? Tata says this battle is a gift. I like that.
2-1 either way, says Cloud9 Cliff. Ill Will says Mike McFly. Will 2-1 says 09 Bulls. I'm just glad this battle got set up, man.
It will clear, says our chat admin. Wow.
A win for the fans. John the Don 2-1. Says Snoop CK. I feel like Will got something to say. All right.
He definitely
got to say, Peanut. I just want to see it, says Level Scale.
He got something to say.
30 for the culture, says GMTM.
He gonna have something to say.
It's crazy, man. So much surrounding this battle.
He
Gonna
gonna
be
have.
great battle though. You know
He
what?
got a lot to talk about.
And I'm glad that URL was able to make this happen because at one point, I thought this wasn't going to be able to go down at all. So the
Me
fact that
too.
we're not getting, Mook and Briz, it's like, you know what? I know this is not a substitute for Mook and Briz, but I'm glad we still got a top-notch battle that's definitely going to be entertaining for us to watch. So
I want to say
salute
this
to
real
the
quick.
league for making that happen.
Before I throw it to you guys, John was on bars on I-95 recently. Had a little interview, and they talked about why
Yes, he
the Ill Will
was.
battle didn't go down. And in that interview, he kind of mentioned how he was feeling sick prior. He didn't want to travel in the middle of a pandemic. He got tested on his own, but the test results were going to come back late. Once the results came back, he was actually positive for COVID. And I got to be honest with you, some of his peers aren't buying it. You think that's a potential angle?
Damn right, it's a potential angle. Are you crazy?
All right, Vlad, I'll throw it to you. Will and John, what do you think?
Oh man, there's so much surrounding this battle from, if you guys caught LTBR Daily last week, Ace Amin was here and there's a whole 30-minute segment on John the Don. And he also mentions this Ill Will and John the Don battle happening. If you missed it, go to our YouTube, hit subscribe, also hit notification, and you'll be able to watch that 30-minute segment and to see why I'm a little shocked, but happy that this battle is going down. You feel me? So if we know that, y'all don't think Ill Will ain't privy to whatever it is that might have been or not have been going on? And guess what? It's going to make for great entertainment, great content, great angling, and with Ill Will's sense of sick humor, it's going to make for some great laughs also, all right? So this battle got everything written on it. John the Don, it seems like, he's always fighting, you know what I mean? And he's always got his back to the wall, which is just how he likes his battles. For people to think that he doesn't have a chance to win, he said it himself. Oh, y'all got Ill Will winning? All right, fine. John, he gets that freckle rage. You know what I'm saying? He gets mad at the whole timeline.
What you called it?
Freckle rage. His freckles start rearranging and shit. He start getting mad, you know what I mean?
I thought you
Nobody
were
got
going
me
to say
winning.
beige rage.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? No colorism over here, Biggie. No colorism, you know what I'm saying? So, so I'm here for it, man. It's a dope-ass battle. And yeah, man, John, you're a sniper. Shout out to Rita. You're a tactician and all that. Well, you better be tacticalizing this battle, my brother, because everybody's going to be watching, man. You guys have been at it on. The main event ain't there anymore, or co-main event, you know what I'm saying? So we want to see what's up, man. This battle's going to be fire. I'm here for it all.
Yeah, I think he's definitely going to touch on that situation. And I think he's going to have a little something to say about URL as well. And the culture. I feel like Ill Will, he's going to do a lot of talking to a lot of people. I just feel like, I got that. I just get that little sense that he's just not real happy about how URL allows certain people to do certain things and get away with certain things. That's what I'm gonna say. But
Miss Michigan, the queen of the Midwest, is prophesizing.
Let me find out CC Spart. Vlad, let's find out CC Spart with Ill Will. Let's find out she knows the rounds already.
Aren't you supposed to concentrate?
I have not sparred with Ill Will. I have not talked to Ill Will. I was not on the phone with Ill Will. But what I do know is I pay attention to how people speak and their body language. And he was not happy after their battle got canceled the first time unknown. He was not happy about why. He felt like there was some funny shit going on. I can tell. He didn't really want to say it, but he didn't. But that's what I was getting from him. And now that, Ace, I know it's not just on our platform, but on other platforms and his own, he has pretty much spoken his part of what went down that day. So I don't know. I think John, he's smart. His battle rap IQ is high. He knows Ill Will probably will use that angle. He's going to be prepared for it as much as he can. But I do see this getting a little, I think Ill Will about to snap. Y'all don't
Okay.
fucked up. Y'all don't fucked up and gave him more time. That's what you did.
Oh,
You
shit.
fucked up and gave him more time.
Cece, man, I think you're making me cross over here. The way you're so confident, the way you said that with your chest cut, is making me think that, yo, this might be an ill will type of situation.
I have not talked to Ill Will, you know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes we like each other's IGs or whatever. If we go that far, I don't have his number or nothing. But what I do know is, like I said, I do observe. And I observe some things.
I don't like when Cece knows information that she doesn't share.
I don't know.
The trust triangle has been broken. What's going on here?
Because then when it happens, she'd be like, "See, yo, I had told you, I knew."
I'm just saying, you don't give somebody like Ill Will more time.
Okay. All right.
All right, y'all. Let's move on to a couple other matches because we are a little pressed on time. B-Dot versus T-Top Summer Madness X. The audience would throw it to you guys first. Top or B-Dot? This multi-syllabic match might never happen again on your
says 09 Bulls. Top. GMTM. CC. Level Scale said the G and G rated stands for gangster.
You know
Beat out 2-1 clear, says Mike. Top says Caramel Lady. I want Beat Out to win, but Top is the GOAT angler, says
Thank you, Sue Surf Lawyer. Thank you for bringing things back to retrospect. Mr. Flo says T-Top clear in caps.
Oh, let's go.
T-Top is one of the best anglers. He's one of the best.
Beat Out 2-1, T-Top. Top not winning. Wow.
That's like 50-50, man.
I'm going to say this much before I throw to you, Vlad. I'll say this. I know for a fact who's the better rapper, and I have seen T-Top in small rooms where he got the luxury of his opponent being substantially worse than him. But I do think there's an angle to expose. What do you think?
An angle for who?
I mean, there was a certain director that got
fruit director.
Y'all, I gotta keep on reminding y'all. He already went on his IG and said he was not happy. Y'all keep on trying to say just because Geechee said and did something that it verifies the
that
whole
is true though. That is true though, Vlad.
Yeah, but this is listen. There's real life and there's battle rap. All right. In real life, yes, we know what he said, but in battle rap, people are expecting and want you to, in that second, drag that white man through the mud, tar and feather his ass, and kick him out of LA. That's what they want in battle rap. So you can get your angle off. It doesn't change what you actually said in real life. How many times have we seen this happen? All you need to leave is the door cracked open for somebody to kick it down. And as long as it's entertaining and you make it believable, make the crowd feel it, it's going to fly. We've seen it happen, man. So, you know what I mean? Why do you think Verb is out here calling Cal Calicoon? You know what I'm saying? He's putting that angle out already. So when you see the battle, you already gonna go, it's A-Verb versus Calicoon. You know what I'm saying? So that's all you need to do is paint the narrative, man. Don't gotta be real, true, whatever. You know how this works, Cece.
Shout out to it disappeared right when I seen it. Somebody said Top gonna expose that Dot be eating pork. That be weak as fuck. That's just hilarious, yo.
Not just meat, but pork of all meat.
Yo, that shit was funny. I don't know who said that shit. It disappeared right when I seen it. Man. But I'm with you, Sue Surf's Lawyer. I'm definitely rooting for B-Dot. But that doesn't mean that I don't know who he going up against. Because Top, he definitely one of the best anglers that we have seen.
That was King JC who said the pork comment.
King JC. Yo, that shit got me fucking weak. I'm trying to.
That's hilarious.
B-Dot be eating McRibs.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back.
Yo, woo, Jesus Christ! And you know what?
You
I'm
got me
not
showing
even
up.
gonna be
Hey.
surprised.
I
won't be
want my
surprised
baby
if
back, baby
T-Top-
back,
Baby back, baby back, baby back, ribs.
I won't
Hey,
be
yo, mi
surprised if
hermano.
T-Top.
¿A dónde el pernil, papá? Go ahead.
But, I won't be surprised if T-Top has been doing his research on Pan-Africanism. And like T-Top don't play. Like T-Top found out that Rum Nitty used to work at Walmart. Like this motherfucker does his research on people. Like, and you gotta respect it. So I'm pretty sure he got he been watching some YouTube channels of these Pan-African motherfuckers talking their shit, reading books, doing his Googles. And look, I already know, yes, he's gonna say something about Avo, even though, like I've said, he's already condemned and has said that he's not happy with Avo. But like you said, Vlad, that's true.
He's still fucking with Avo though?
Huh?
He's still fucking with Avo?
Who?
Dot.
I don't think so. Not to my knowledge. Not to my
clear
knowledge.
cutoff?
I mean, that motherfucker ain't talking to him.
Guys, we gotta keep rolling. We gotta keep rolling.
All right, player.
First on time.
My bad.
Check
CC,
out.
let you
That's what I'm
finish off.
saying. He did his research.
Oh, okay. Shit.
You said we had to wrap it up. That's what.
Oh no! I wanted you to finish your point. I don't want.
No, that's all I got to say for real.
Nah,
I know director. Research. It's gonna be a close one.
All right. I want to say this though. Two things. T-Top's all these angles, like the Walmart, the Arsenal rebuttal angle that he had, like for the baby mom stuff, all that is amazing. However, they all have one wrinkle that has been removed. They all have a crowd. Like, I don't know if self-checkout works when there's nobody in the room. Self-checkout. Who's saying self-checkout with him? Who's giving him that gasp of like, you know what I mean? Maybe us at home we are.
Oh my God, you got a job?
Right? So I do think taking the crowd away kind of hurts Dot, or hurts T-Top, and B-Dot is a better rapper. I just do trust that T-Top is a better angler, and he has humor. And we know humor can diffuse B-Dot because B-Dot refuses to be funny.
There you go. We've seen him be funny.
All right, let's keep it rolling. Which match do we want to go with next? We'll make this one a little quicker. The Ultimate Madness Finals, Holmesy the God versus Bill Collector. Out there in the audience, who you think is going home with the $25K? Both of their Summer Madness debuts.
I can't get. I don't know, man. This is Holmesy.
We got Bill says Dame time. Oh, he was just on DNA show. This is Bills to win or lose, says Mr. J Flow. Either way, gonna be a goodie. Yeah, that is true. We definitely don't get 100% this battle for sure. Holmesy is his time. Holmesy 2-1, says Snoop. I'm not betting against Holmesy anymore. Holmesy 30.
Who said that? Who said that?
Mike McFly. Holmesy 30.
I'm not betting against Holmesy no fucking more because he keeps on hurting my fucking feelings.
Billiano on paper, but Holmesy not playing, says Cloud9 Cliff. Jersey says Loags. Holmesy winning is the better story, says DC Man. I like both. I can't bet against Bill. What? All Holmesy got to do is be charismatic like Bill in one round, and he will win, says Ty Ty.
All right, Vlad.
Ty, you know how I'm on that shit too.
I'll give you 45 seconds.
Yes, sir.
The Ultimate Madness finalist will be the Summer Madness opener. Both these guys are making their Summer Madness debut. Holmesy the God versus Bill Collector. Where you rolling?
Man, both guys very deserving of being here. Both dudes worked their asses off to get here under some crazy conditions. Both taking losses. However, man, Bill Collector has always been a favorite of mine. He's always shown up year after year. I've always said people have been sleeping on his lyrical ability, his bars, his cadences. And this year, unlike most years, we really get a chance to just observe Bill. A lot of times people say he just caters to the crowd a whole lot, but now you're looking at him, he's bar for barring, he's angling you, he's switching things up. And as great as Holmesy has been, I just think that Bill Collector is a little too well-rounded, and the fact that they're close friends, Bill Collector will use his overall talents to win this battle and edge it out versus Holmesy the God.
Right now I'm going with Holmesy. I feel like he's the underdog, and this is America. We love underdogs. We root for the underdogs. We can't help but root for the underdogs. And I'm with Tata. It's not me trying to sound mean about it, but that's just how I'm seeing the judges go with it. Every time they see Holmesy do good against somebody they did not expect him to do good with, they're giving him bonus points for it. And I feel that he's going to do well. He's going to do great. He's going to do great against Bill. And that's going to be another notch. If Bill does not destroy him and get rid of him and clearly beat him, they're going to give Holmesy bonus points, and he's going to win because he's the underdog, and we want to see the underdog win.
I do think, in my opinion, Bill just has too much weaponry and his versatility.
Shock factor, yep.
Just the shock factor, the humor, the bars, the freestyle. This is too much. This is too much. Like, Holmesy battled 3 guys that he had to just outbar. You don't necessarily outbattle Bill Collector. You can try to outbar him, but then it doesn't work because he does so many other things. So, like, this is one of those unorthodox guys. So you just say to yourself, well, how exactly do I beat this guy? You know what I mean? So I think Holmesy will put up a great fight. I think Bill Collector goes home with the money. That's a special story. Bill Collector has a post-game interview where there's tears, says this is for LB the boss. And then him and Holmesy hop in the whip. They go to Pennsylvania. They split the money. They buy some property together. Start Loud Boys Realty.
I mean, it's definitely a win-win, right? Like, looky here.
Loud Boys Realty.
Look, it's a
LLC.
win for Loud Boys. It's a win for
loud property.
Bill and Holmesy gonna become part of LLC, Twitter, and all that. Grand Rising Kings.
We talked about Verb and Cal plenty of times last week, so we know everybody feels about that. We talked about Rum Nitty and Reed Dollars. You guys don't think Reed has a chance. All I'm saying is stop sleeping on him. So I'll save this match for last because it's the most polarizing match on the card, and we're running low on time. Here we go, guys. I can't wait for it. It's going to get messy.
Look at CC face.
All right, here we go.
I thought we were about to read and rum because I was about to say,
let me shrink this.
I could just take a nap that I need.
All right, y'all. Shine 30. Shine says GMT.
Oh,
Shine pack chest up. Shine says 30. I'm confident I will destroy any contestant, says BK the HB. Follow and see. Oh, okay. All right, sir. Okay. Hop in that crucible.
Chest 30. Respect your youth.
Shine says he doesn't take this serious. He said so. Shine.
Wow.
All right. I know I have the hot take, so I'm gonna go last. Vlad.
Oh, you have the hot take.
Oh, snap. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, I haven't seen Shine lose in 3 years going on now.
You've seen him lose. You just close your eyes to it. That's all it is.
Listen, man, Bird Box. You know what I'm saying? Bird Box. We lost clearly too, though.
Clearly too.
You're right.
Clearly.
You're right. You're right.
All right. I said the battles are getting closer. I did say that. You know what I mean? But I just feel like he's just going to pull a vet, step up, and just, beat Chess in this battle. I have more faith that Shine will show up versus Chess showing up in this battle. I feel like this is going to be a pressure situation. The magnitude is going to hit him all at once, and he's going to be like, oh, snap, this is Summer Madness. I'm here alone. Like, the room can't go crazy for me. And I could see him starting to stagger around, looking around, like that, like that one meme when your man's like, yo, what the fuck's going on here? Like, I could see that happening and choking it around. I got K-Shine winning this battle, man.
I'm pretty sure Chess, and I know Rock probably has given Chess some pointers because we all thought that Rock wasn't going to be able to do. Right. A lot of people didn't think Rock would have done well and great like he did versus Daylight. And we saw him level up to Dracula. So anything's possible. I get that. If Chess takes it serious, I think he would do a good job. But I'm not going to keep on picking people and having a what if with them. I'm going with K-Shine because I know that overall I'm going to get a battler who's serious, who's going to show up. And that's what it comes down to. I've seen Chess when he has leveled up. I have seen Chess when he's on 100. I don't know if I'm gonna get that chest out. So I'm not gonna bet my money on somebody that I'm not sure what I'm gonna get. That's not even a smart bet. I'm gonna put it on somebody like K-Shine, who arguably has been on a winless streak for a while now. So let's go with chess. That's what I'm doing.
All right. So I don't like what K-Shine is doing. I don't like it one bit whatsoever. He's already putting out the ideology that if chess is flawless, he's going to exceed expectations. He's putting that pressure on himself. Meaning, guess what, chess? If you want that to manifest, that's exactly what's going to happen. If K-Shine comes there, gives you 3 rounds, you can count down that, right? Chess gives you 3, you're going to say, "Oh, we haven't seen chess not choke since January." And you're going to be overly excited about that. I do think content for content, chess actually does have better content than Shine. He just struggles to execute on it. I actually think you might see more stumbles from K-Shine, believe it or not. I genuinely think that because you can point to many times where Shine is in his battles, bringing it back. And now, just going all the way straight through, there might be a chance you see K-Shine stumble. And you're like, whoa, wait, I didn't expect this. Chess is the one that's perfect and Shine's the one that's stumbling. It's 2020. I'm not ruling anything out at this point. I also think the motivation obviously goes to chess, right? He's probably way more motivated for Shine than Shine would be for him.
But my thing is Shine lying though, because I literally just said the same thing about Holmesy. If Holmesy does not get destroyed and he shows up and hangs with Bill, he's going to win.
Well, that's
K-Shine literally said the same thing.
Chess
does not choke, if Chess does good, everybody gonna think he beat me.
Whether we want to admit it or not, the underdog curve will always be engraved into our minds because we go into matches with expectations. When we see people speak about it, we see people speculate, put their predictions, we see polls, we see percentages out there. We kind of have something set in our mind, and Chess is going to exceed that easily because this is a match he has been praying for years, right?
He has been wanting this match for a while.
But you know what, though? I feel like Chess, even though he wanted this match, I can hear Chess in my mind going, yo, they made me wait this long for it. I ain't even that excited to take the cat anymore. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the people still want to see it, so I'm going to show up and I'm going to do my thing. It don't sound like he's like, yo, this is the guy that I want. This is the dude that I've been wanting. I felt like Shine played him off for so long and URL pushed the battle off for that much longer, even makes Chess more disinterested. So if Shine is disinterested and Chess is disinterested, I'm going to go with a disinterested Shine. You know what I'm saying? Not a disinterested Chess. Like, I don't see Chess out there like, yeah.
Nah,
this
Vlad,
is the one. You know what I mean?
I completely disagree. I don't think you're going to worry about that from Chess. In fact, it's Shine you have to worry about that for, because when they had their little face-off on primetime, Shine's like, are you really serious? Because if you talk like this for real, you're going to get me nervous. And if I get nervous, I get in my bag. So Shine is like, get me in my bag, while Chess is like, I'm already in my bag and I'm ready. You know what I mean?
I think Chess is going to be ready. I don't, like I say, it's just the what if, because we've said this before about Chess. Like, you know, he's just a roller coaster. You don't know what you're going to get. Is he going down?
We've seen past Chess battles when he battled Geechee Gotti. He did great. We definitely had the underdog thing going on. But
he did horrible.
But even in the Geechee Gotti battle, he did great, but he still lost to me. It's just he did really good.
I want to put something about the Geechee Gotti battle.
This might probably be like a repeat.
I want to put something about the Geechee Gotti battle. I watched it again recently. Geechee Gotti performance and the Danny Mach performance, both volumes, small room K-Shine. I don't buy into it because I like K-Shine's content, but there was gas in the room. Like, that's undeniable. You know what I mean? Like, NWX was for K-Shine and Geechee, or whenever K-Shine battles in the volume.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but was Shine still fire? Was his content still fire? Yes. Did they overhype it a little bit?
Oh my
Yeah, his
God.
crew did. But his content was still fire, though.
Don't minimalize it. Everybody's gonna be like, don't minimalize it. There was a gas
Oh my
station.
Bad.
god!
That was
Oh my
bad.
god! So you're
Bad.
telling me? All right. So Tay-Rock was not gassing Chef Trez when he was battling Loso.
I agree with that too.
Right, but that ain't the reason why Chef Trez won. The gas happened to be part of the element, but he can't control that. He can't control how his crew's reacting to the stuff.
All I'm saying is that
nobody can be in that goddamn room.
but that's not there now. That wrinkle.
Nobody can be in that damn room.
K-Shine knows how to make it.
Removed.
K-Shine knows how to make it very well, as if he is winning the battle. Those things are stripped away, bro. You know
hey
what
man,
I mean?
I've seen K-Shine battles from DVDs past when he's in a clothing store or a record store, whatever it was, with a big long white tee down to his knees, barring some dude's life away, back-to-back punches over 12, 13 years ago, going ham with no crowd there, no smack, no nothing, going straight through his material, and he was fire. You telling me he can't revert back to that? Come on, brother. It's like, come on, man.
I'm skeptical.
And Chess's experience in this format? You got more faith in Chess in this format than Shine?
For this match, yes.
We'll have to wait and see.
I guess the Bronx got to ride with the Bronx, France. I'll see how this goes.
I don't often pick Chess to win matches, but I also do think content-wise, you know, Shine leaves much to be desired, and he's definitely going to lose on the app. He's definitely going to lose on cam. He's definitely going to lose the fan vote.
Wow.
So
Can't wait till Saturday at 4 p.m., man. I can't wait, man. A lot of Bronx support going on right now. A lot of Harlem hate. As Cece would say, get the hate out your heart, okay? So
it's not hate out my heart. I'm just predicting the unforeseen. I'm predicting the unforeseen, like what you can't see. Like if you tell somebody Shine's gonna be the one to stumble and Chess is clean, you look crazy. But then when it happens, it's like, oh shit.
What? Oh, what are you, Mr. Cleo? When it happens, like how are you just predicting that this is happening? Like sounds crazy.
Have you watched the year we've been having? Holmesy's about to be on Summer Madness. None of us saw this coming. I'm not ruling nothing out anymore. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, Franstradamus, you and your predictions, man. I can't wait till Saturday these battles go down, and I'm gonna be on the FaceTime with you. You're gonna be looking crazy, and we're gonna be laughing it up. And then Monday, everyone's gonna pull up bright and early at 10:30, waiting to see you talk about, K-Shine really showed up, man. And Chess for the valiant fight.
Let it fly.
All right, y'all. Right. That's all the time we got for today. So as always, LTBR Daily, Monday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern. We'll be back tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Thank everybody for rocking with us. And once again, thanks to our
thank
sponsor,
you.
MC War,
thank you,
and thepeacewatchers.com. Thank you, Tata. Everyone have a great, blessed day. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
And we're off air. Good.